Are you or someone that you know struggling with inconsistent chiropractic adjustments or results? Or are you just tired of aggressive adjustments like this? In today's video, we're going to be going over this instrument born out of drug addiction research, engineered for precision, consistency, and reproducible results. This is the Integrator adjusting tool, again, born out of drug addiction research, engineered for consistency, reproducible results. So if you want to see more on the research, I'll leave a link in the description below. If you just love research and data, you can go ahead and go there and study as much as you want about this instrument. In this video, we're going to be going over 3 things. First is who it can help. Second is how it works. And then third is going to be how pairing it with digital motion x-rays to know precisely which bones are causing the problems in your spine, then delivering precise adjustments, how that's going to help your body heal more efficiently. So first things first, on the screen, I'm going to pop up all the symptoms that we've seen it help people with. You can go to our website for this, look at the testimonials. You can go to Google, look at our reviews. These are real people, real results. So I'll pop all those things up here on the screen. You can see it helps with a lot of things. As chiropractors, we focus on optimizing your nervous system. Your nervous system controls and coordinates every cell, muscle, tissue, and organ in your body. It also controls all other systems in your body as well. So optimizing the function of that is going to allow you to feel and function better faster. That's why we help people with all sorts of different ailments, symptoms, or dysfunctions. And so for us, it's always about optimizing that system. As a byproduct, you're going to start to feel and function your best. Okay, let's go into how the instrument works. Instead of, I'm going to compare it to manual adjustments first so you can see the difference. And at the end, I'll go over digital motion x-rays. That's not only going to initially show us where to adjust, it's also going to verify that we're actually moving those structures. That way you're functioning and feeling better, and that we're setting you up for long-term health so you never regress back to where you started. Okay, manual adjusting. We use our hands. You can see I don't have the world's largest hands. One of the things that is very challenging to do with manual adjustments is precision. You can see that I can get up to multiple segments with one hand, as well as other tissues. That's why some people can be super sore after adjustment, feel like they've gotten stingers, is because it not only gets that segment, but the surrounding tissues. The second reason of why they can feel that way is it's a physics equation. Force is mass times acceleration. Okay, so with manual adjusting, it's a heavy mass, or my body weight, at a slow speed, which equals a force. That's why, to make up for that, they try to pretzel you, twist you, get you to tension, and then you're trying to relax all at the same time, and then they deliver a heavy mass, their body weight or arm coming through at a slow speed equals a force. The integrator works the opposite. You can see it's very precise. It's going to be on only the segment that we need it to adjust. We know that via x-rays, digital motion x-rays, specifically the gold standard. And then also, it's not going to hit surrounding tissue. It's going to be on that segment alone. The other key part is we get to lay you face down in a relaxed position. So you get to lay there and relax as we pinpoint the exact segments causing the problem. This is a low mass. It doesn't weigh a lot. Releases at 1/10,000th of a second. Very fast, faster than anyone's hands will ever be. Same exact force, just way more gentle and precise to your spine. The other part of this too is I do control the force here at the top. It releases at 8 pounds of pressure, but I can control the force at the top for people with more sensitive spines, whether that be people more advanced in age. We see toddlers with that as well, or just people with sensitive spines that need that to be catered to them. So we can control the force up here. The last part of this instrument too is, yes, it moves the bones back into its correct position. At the same time, this part right here is vibrating. Think of a tuning fork type of vibration at 64 hertz. Again, through research, you can look at that in the link below. But through the research, they found that what's called a primary subluxation. So primary is the segments that are misaligned, causing secondary or tertiary misalignments. Translating that to English, there's one segment, or I shouldn't say one segment, there's only a few segments that are causing the total problems of this, the total problems in your spine. So there's what's called primary subluxation, and then there's compensatory. So think cause and effect, versus rack and crack and hoping and hitting and come back when you feel like hopefully we'll figure it out at some point. Is we're going to know precisely where to adjust with those x-rays, and we're going to target primary subluxations. These compensations your body will clear out by correcting the cause of the problem. And then this, when these bones are misaligned, it causes a pathological frequency of 64 hertz through this nerve. This, as it's moving the bone back, vibrates at 64 hertz. countering that pathological frequency, restoring proper nerve frequency and function throughout your brainstem, spinal cord, and spinal nerves. So that's how this instrument works, how it differs from manual adjusting. To round out and finish, for us, we're a results-driven practice using results-driven technology and tools and instruments. So for us, initial visit, we want to see digital motion x-rays that pinpoints the exact segments causing the problem. Once we know exactly what's causing the problem, we can also see things like degeneration. That gives us a timeline of how long it's going to take for us to actually heal those areas. If it takes time to get there, it takes time to heal. I always tell people, great chiropractor, phenomenal chiropractor, terrible magician. It takes time to get there. It's going to take time and consistency to heal. For us, we usually set up an initial plan for the first 90 days. That's what we call corrective care. Based on those x-rays, we'll have consistent adjustments. We can pair that with other things if you want to heal faster, called like the Denny roll. We have regenerative exercises, and we have high-powered PEMF therapy that helps dilate the tiny blood vessels that go to your disc and nerves to help regenerate that tissue even faster. They use that technology on dirty horses here. Not getting too far into that. Those digital motion x-rays are going to help us create a specific plan based on your health goal, your specific spine needs. And then typically at that 90-day mark, we're going to do progress x-rays showing us not only that you're feeling better by that time, but these structures are moved into an improved or better position, allowing these areas to start to regenerate and function better. We look at those progress x-rays to verify results. That also is going to give us an opportunity to make sure we never go back to where we started. At that point, you can choose to opt into what we call lifestyle or wellness care. That's going to be continued spinal care based on those progress x-rays. Usually at that point, people can go down in frequency as long as you keep up with your work at home. I tell people it's like going to the dentist, you're brushing your teeth, flossing, you get great results on your x-rays, and then you stop doing what works. It doesn't make sense that you get the same results. So if you want to continue to have great spinal or nervous system health, there's going to need to be a continued plan of action to continue to improve your spinal health based on what we see on those progress x-rays. Always be upfront with you on all of those things. So on the initial plan, once I have the information I need, I'll have a plan set up for you. You'll know all the finances, time, energy, investment that's included in that. Also for your lifestyle wellness care, same thing. Always go over those numbers up front. Your health is your choice. Our reputation's ours. That's why we have such a great reputation. Again, go to our website, look at those reviews. You can see the results that we get. For us, that's how we get such great results. So if you're struggling with inconsistent adjustments, inconsistent results, or you're just tired of aggressive adjustments and don't think that's necessary for you, you can go to our website, book that appointment online, and you'll be working directly with me. I'll be there all the way throughout your care. I'm super excited to meet you, hear from you. Leave comments below. If you know someone that would benefit, please share this video with them. And if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe.